we have also self-blend model. So this model, it gives students the opportunity to take classes beyond what is already offered at their school. The individuals will attend a traditional school environment, and they also supplement their learning through online courses offered remotely. So largely it focus upon individual students taking some courses online and others face to face. So with this notion of blended learning in mind, it seems to me that self-blending refers to courses in which individual students or groups of students take initiative to add or supplement learning experiences in a course with digital and face-to-face learning activities. And also we have online driver model. Students work remotely and material is primarily delivered via online platform. It is ideal for students who need more flexibility and independence in their daily schedules. And also it is entirely self-directed and takes place in a digital environment, which provides a flexible schedule and personalized learning, but lacks to face-to-face interaction of other types of blended learning. So this blended learning model is entirely self-directed and takes place in a digital environment. Next is gamification. Using a gameplay elements such as points or levels, learners feel a little competition and are more motivated to experience the material on their own time. It works best in blended classroom when it involves independent, self-paced play. But some edtech tools that meet these requirements include Classcraft and Playbrighter, which is the Classcraft is a fantasy-based game students play as healers, mages, or warriors. After forming teams, they earn or lose points based on classroom performance and behavior. Next is the project-based blended learning. This is a model in which the students uses both online learnings either in the form of courses or self-directed access in face-to-face instruction in collaboration to design, iterate, and publish project-based learning assignments, products, and related artifacts. This project should be designed to meet state and local standards. When you combine the material, the uses of experts, the ability of the students to post, defend, and expand on his or her ideas to represent any ideas in real world. Next is inside out blended learning. It is planned to finish or end up beyond the physical classroom, but still require and benefit from the unique advantages of both physical and digital spaces. The nature of the online learning is less critical than the focus on platforms, spaces, people, and opportunity beyond the school walls. And also it returns the learners learning and accountability away from academia and back to communities. So the goal of this model is simple enough, not pure academic proficiency, but instead authentic self-knowledge, diverse local and global interdependence, adaptive critical thinking, and adaptive media literacy. So next is the outside in blended learning. These models are planned to start in the non-academic physical and digital environments. So students use on a daily basis but finish inside a classroom. So this approach of blended learning involves two ways of working. Outside in projects go from outside of the classroom, and end up in the classroom. Next is the mastery-based progression. It enables students to move forward in their learning at their own pace as they master content rather than based on traditional time or structures. So there's a new innovative and we are still inventing the tools needed to make it possible at scale. Educators need to assess who needs to be on board. Superintendent, principals, teachers, students, and also parents, and whether they are. So it is important to decide whether your school or district is ready to go on this journey of innovation. Next is the supplemental learning. The supplemental learning model of blended learning leverages online courses components to help enrich the face-to-face classroom. In the supplemental model, there is a typical no real reduction in classroom meeting time. It offers flexibility on demand, review learning when they enter the classroom. Deepen interaction enable online collaboration to deepen classroom interactions. Enable review and repetition, use online modules to cover complex topics for students to access demand.